Hello Capricorn, how are you today? Welcome to my channel. So today I will be doing your April 2021 general reading. We'll first take a look at some oracle cards, get the energies from those, and then we'll clarify everything with the tarot. And just keep in mind that this is a general reading. So if the message in this reading isn't resonating with you, you might want to check out your rising moon or Venus signs. Okay, you ready? Let's get started. Okay, so with your animal spirit guide, you have the octopus. This is a lovely energy where we can see that, the intuition, the crown chakra area is highlighted, meaning that you're very perceptive about things in the world. And you're also very intuitive, perhaps extremely spiritual. But the problem with the octopus and the negative side of the octopus is that, look at all the different tentacles that the octopus has. You have these 8 tentacles, and sometimes when you get the octopus spirit, it means that you're kind of like entwining yourself in the lives of others. And you may not realize this because it comes from a good heart. You have a very sweet heart, a very caring and helpful heart. But the problem is that if you have your tentacles entwined in other people's lives, you may be reaching out and trying to help a lot of the people in your life, whether they're loved ones or friends or coworkers, or your romantic partner. You're kind of like very much a part of their life. You're trying to be a part of their life, trying to help them, support them. And as lovely as that is, at the same time, you might be doing it because you're resisting moving your own energy forward. And so it's just something to keep in mind that I know I've been stuck in this octopus energy myself before, where we think, oh, I have to be, I'm a mother, so I want to be the best mother I can, or I'm a spouse and I want to be the best spouse I can, or the best co-worker that I can. But if you're concentrating on that and not concentrating on what is best for your higher good, right, and following your own heart, what happens is that you're helping everybody else in their life to move forward without actually moving forward yourself. And so when you get this card, it's just an indication about it's something for you to think about. Like, are the actions that you're taking daily helping you move forward, or are they helping those in your life move forward? Because, there's nothing wrong with helping a friend out every once in a while, but you want to make sure that your life is on a path where you are benefiting your own higher good more than you are helping others to, reach their own goals. So let's see what else we have here. Uncovering treasure. Beneath the surface lies great bounty. I'm definitely getting the message here that you are maybe perhaps because of the octopus energy here, resisting finding your own bounty, finding your own treasure in yourself. You may be having a difficulty, recognizing what the treasure that lies within you, the special person that you are, the special gifts and talents that you have. And because of that, what you may be doing is spending a lot of time helping other people with their gifts and talents and, obstacles in their life, and not focusing on your own treasure. So this is a lovely energy. I feel like maybe in the month of April, you're going to realize that the octopus energy is holding you back from uncovering your own treasure. And once you do, you'll become passionate about moving forward and sharing your own gifts and talents with the world. Very nice. Oh, come to the edge. Yes. So this is another indication that, sometimes when we're fearful about coming to the edge, about stepping into a new world, into stepping into our own true authentic self, then we get entangled in everybody else's lives, right? Because it's kind of like you're busy, but you're helping others, so that's a good thing, right? Your heart is drawn to that. But at the same time, at some point, you realize, wait a minute, I'm helping everybody else, but I'm not helping myself. And that message is just coming out really clearly to me. And once again, I've been in that position. And, you feel like, wow, I'm doing this, so I'm really helping everybody in my life. But that at some point, you may start to realize by helping everybody else, you're really not helping yourself. Okay, so let's see what else we have. Rest and rejuvenation. This is a nice card. I think it's really interesting because a lot of times when we see this card, rest and rejuvenation, we think, oh, well, I can, be lazy. I can just sit back and binge watch movies or whatever it is that you like to do. But rest and rejuvenation, if you look at the energy that he is showing in this, and gender doesn't matter, but the energy here is not of watching movies or just, sitting on the couch and eating ice cream or whatever, or, napping the day away. Although, there's good times for that too. He's actively listening to his intuition, meditating, going within and trying to figure out what it is his heart desires. And I kind of feel like, with the octopus energy here, that one of the things that you may need to do is really, get into your own intuition, listen to your heart. Look at how the colors in his crown chakra area, the octopus, are so similar, right, to the colors in this card. It's about listening to your own inner voice, your own heart, about following your dreams. And so I think that this is, this rest and rejuvenation card is really about quieting your mind, not being so busy, right, with your tentacles entwining in everybody else's life. Like taking back your time and energy and effort and just quieting your mind and listening to your heart. And seeing, what direction is it that you want to go? Because I know when I've been stuck in the octopus energy, a lot of times it's because I just don't know what my next step is, right? It's kind of like, okay, I'll come to the edge, but I don't want to go any closer to that. I don't want to step into a new world. I don't want to jump off the cliff. I don't want to go perhaps do the thing that my heart, and look at, there's like a heart right here. I don't want to go do that because if I do, I might fail. And it's the fear that stops us from coming to the edge and going forward to do what it is that we really want to do, what our soul is calling us to do, what is supposed to be on our path. And so sometimes it's easier just to stay in this octopus energy and to feel like we are, a very valuable part of society and in the lives of those that are close to us because we're spending so much of our time and energy on them. And that is true. I'm not saying that, you shove everybody aside and say, I don't have time for you. But just look, maybe just even document, write down how much time and energy, that means time that you're spending thinking about the people in your life. Like how much time are you doing that versus how much time you're doing concentrating on your own dreams and following your own heart. And when you do that, I think, you may realize it's not that you have to stop helping everybody else in your life. It's just cutting that time back and giving yourself more time, listening to your own heart, spending time in meditation. This card really calls you to spend time in meditation. Positive movement forward. Lovely, right? Because I really think that once you kind of realize how much energy you are spending helping those in your life, helping other people. And once again, there's nothing, I'm not talking, about not helping others. Part of why we're here is for our relationships. But at the same time, you have to make sure you're prioritizing yourself, loving yourself enough to follow your own heart and to follow your own dreams, to spend that time and energy doing what it is that you intuitively know that you should be doing. Okay, so let's go to the tarot and get some more clarification on this. So I'm going to look at your past and present energies, your obstacle this month, any advice from Spirit, and then the outcome, if you follow the advice. And remember, you do have free will. And then we'll clarify everything. Okay, so let's see. This is a lovely energy because I love that this positive movement forward is here. Some of you may feel a little stuck right now. Not quite sure, what the next step is. So in your past, you had 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, this is, an energy of wanting to work with others, work on a dream. You could be helping. This could be also helping other people with their dream, cooperating with them. But once again, are you also following your own dreams? Are you, having that balance in your life? Okay, so let's see what's in our present. In your present, you have the 9 of Wands. This is the Wounded Warrior card. So it means that you have been, perhaps through a more difficult time previously. And so you've put up a lot of boundaries around yourself. But, one of the things about the octopus energy is that sometimes the octopus doesn't have healthy boundaries. So what you could have done is, to protect ourselves when we've been hurt, we put up boundaries which help us to heal. But you also have to make sure that the boundaries, you may have cut off some people in your life, but perhaps you also haven't allowed your own, you may have, I guess the way to put it is you may have put boundaries around your own dreams, like almost shut them out. Like, like she's standing there and perhaps her dreams are on the outside of, these sticks, this fence, this wall that she's built. And she's kind of like inside of it is the way that they're showing it to me. And so she's kind of like looking as if almost she's looking at her dreams, but she's shut herself off away from them. And so it's about, listening to your intuition, realizing that it may be time to break down some of those boundaries and to have the courage to come to the edge. If you notice, she's right on the edge here, no boundaries, right? And the boundaries, boundaries are good. Boundaries are good. But this almost seems to me, in this case, like boundaries protecting you, fearful, fears that are protecting you from following your own dreams. And Capricorn, it's time to follow your dreams. It's time to do what it is that you really want to do. So let's see what your obstacle is. Yes. Okay, so this is the 6 of Wands and it's in your obstacle position. It means that you have overcome something, that was a difficult situation. You've created these boundaries, but what you're not realizing is how much you have actually been victorious, how victorious you have been in this past situation. And because of that, you may not feel confident about how to move forward. Sometimes this is, to me, is an indication, especially with the 9 of Wands and this 6 of Wands being in your obstacle. It's kind of like you're not recognizing how strong you are, how confident you are, just how much you can accomplish. And so you have like these boundaries because you don't want to admit, it's almost like you don't want to admit to yourself that you are capable of coming to the edge and realizing your own dreams. Lovely energy, because, this just means that you are capable of victory. You're just not realizing just already how victorious you have been in this past situation, and to take that confidence and, that triumphant feeling to move forward, to go to the edge. To step into your own life instead of kind of like, being a part of other people's lives. Here, you're not living your own life. You're living your life through the lives of other people, So interesting. Okay, so let's see what your advice is. 10 of Pentacles. This is about you building what it is that you want, the life that you want, the long-term dream, working towards that. Realizing that you deserve it, that it's time to go after it. Lovely. And then in your final, oh my goodness, the Lovers. So this is, this is kind of like a big choice. The Lovers card used to be called the choice card. So it's choosing. The Lovers also stands for me as a reader, like, choosing yourself over others, choosing to love yourself. Over, loving others, which is, a lovely, lovely feeling, because you have to love yourself before others can truly love you. And then, of course, it stands for, kind of like your true soulmate. So we're going to clarify these. Let's see where we're going. This is so lovely. Okay, so with the 3 of Pentacles, we also have an Ace of Pentacles, and I'll pull a couple more with that. That one just popped out. So that's an offer from the universe. You could have gotten a new job offer. Wow, this is lovely. You could have gotten like a new job offer. Perhaps, someone new in your life asked you out on a date. This could be, just a compliment, or, a good evaluation at work, or a new project that you've been given. And this Judgment card is really about making a choice, about what it is that you really want to do, because, we have a lot of Pentacles here. This is, maybe has to do with a career option, a career choice. You may be thinking about choosing. I also, they just said to me, here you're working with others. Here you're working for yourself. And to come back to the octopus, like here, your tentacles, you're helping everybody else with their life. Here you're putting your own self first. Thank you, Spirit. That was a good message. You're choosing to work on your own pentacles, to work on your own tangible goods in life. Really nice energy. Beautiful. Okay, so let's see what we have here with the 9 of Wands. So, you may have come to a realization that you are spending, quite a bit of time and effort. And I really like the word effort and energy, right, on others. And maybe it's time for you to, spend time and energy on yourself. They also said, sometimes with the octopus energy, it could be toxic people in your life. So if you ever, are with somebody, spend some time with somebody, and then afterwards you're just drained, okay? That's a sign that that might be a person you want to spend less time with, right? Doesn't mean you have to, cut people out of your life unless you choose to, but that's a good indication that you're spending your energy in the wrong place. Because when you're spending your energy, even if it's a very, physically draining type of activity, if you're excited about it after you do that, you may be physically tired, but inside you're actually excited. You're like, wow, look at what I did, right? Or spiritually uplifted. So, just think about, like, what activities are you doing in your life? And when you're done with that activity, not only are you maybe physically drained, you're just like mentally and emotionally exhausted. Those are the activities that you want to limit. And try to put in more activities that help you raise your vibration, that are good for you. Okay, so in your present energy, you have the Nine of Wands clarified by the King of Pentacles, the Nine of Wands again, and the High Priestess. I love this because this is talking about the High Priestess is you going within and listening to your intuition, listening to your heart, trying to decide what is best for you. Perhaps breaking down some of these barriers, right? And you have the King of Pentacles here. And this could be you trying to get your financial security. The King of Pentacles is a really grounded energy, but sometimes a little too focused on money. And so what you may have been doing is focusing so much on your financial stability, and you may have been in a position where you felt like you really needed to, right? But by doing that, you're also blocking what it is that your heart is trying to tell you to do. So ask yourself, are you so concentrated on making money, so concentrated on, helping everybody else in your life, that what you're ending up doing is blocking what it is your own heart wants for you? Because I think it's interesting that the Nine of Wands is kind of coming between, the King of Pentacles and the High Priestess. The High Priestess really represents what it is that your true soul path is, your authentic self, your intuition, your, the gist of who you are. And the King of Pentacles, to me, in this case, is representing something that you think you should be. Like you think you should be super financially secure. I know sometimes I can get really stuck on saving money. I can become almost obsessed with it. And then all of a sudden I realize I have had no fun because I am so stuck on saving money, right? And there's nothing wrong. I'm not suggesting you don't be financially secure, you go out and blow your money. But it is, you do have to have balance. And I that's a really good way to look at it. Are you balancing what you think you need to do with what your heart wants you to do? I think that may be part of this. Rest and rejuvenation is having a little bit more fun and also realizing, going within. What is it that what is it that your soul is calling you to do? Okay, so we have the Two of Swords. Let's get two more for this. Eight of Pentacles and Queen of Wands. Okay, so yes, I really feel like this is your obstacle. And what I think is interesting is that you are not realizing just how victorious you have been. And you're not making a decision to go forward. Sometimes when we're called to come to the edge and step into a new life, right? What happens is we get so caught up in our fears about the unknown, because when we step off the edge, we have no idea what's going to happen. So there's a lot of fear involved in that. Right? And so here, if I kind of like stay in the past and don't act like I've really finished out that cycle, I really was victorious in that cycle, and not willing to really kind of see that, then you don't step forward. And there's really no fear, right? You're just staying in the life that you already have, and you can stay busy by helping the people in your life. And here I see you're working really hard on your pentacles, really working hard on building your pentacles. But here's the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands, she's the life of the party. So what you're seeing is that, you're not having balance. Like she doesn't even look happy, right? She's like, stop working, come have some fun. Right? And so I think that is, part of your obstacle is that you're just so concentrated on the pentacles that you're not having any fun. You're not going to the party. Okay, so let's see what the Ten of Pentacles we have. Six of Cups. Two of Wands. Oh my goodness. Okay, so The Ten of Pentacles and the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups is, someone from the past or a situation in the past that you thought was going to be long term. So, you're kind of like, maybe still concentrating on that. This could be the situation in the past that you built, all those boundaries around your heart, which would make sense. Like if this didn't work out, right, you may be kind of like concentrating on something that didn't work out and you're not willing. This is, the Two of Wands is about making a decision to go on a new adventure. And then you have the Fool. So this is Spirit stepping in and saying, it's time for you to decide. What is it that you want out of life? And, you can hold the whole world in your hands. It's time for you to go in, listen to your heart, and then, make a choice. And don't worry about it, if it's the right choice or not. Spirit is telling you, don't worry. You're going to move forward and it's going to be positive. And here you have the Lover's card, right? It's time to be the Fool. It's time to come to the edge. You are getting the same message over and over again, and it's really exciting. I know, for some of you, it could be a little scary, like, oh, am I ready for this? But here it is spring, right? We're in the spring season. We're in the new year of the zodiac, and it's just a really exciting energy that you have here. Spirit's just telling you that this is like divine timing, right? And, you have the Judgment card here. That's a timing card. It's like time to move forward. It's time to do this. Whatever you choose, however you decide to go to the edge, whatever new life you're trying to step into, it's going to be positive. Oh my goodness. 10 of Cups, 7 of Pentacles, Justice. Okay, Capricorn, put your fear to the side. Make yourself your top priority, because here it is. When you love yourself, okay? When you love yourself, what happens? You get your 10 of Cups. All of your dreams come true, whatever that means for you. And that'll be different for everybody. So, if this is, the family life, if this is the career of your life, the house of your life, living, in some tropical island or whatever it is, your 10 of Cups is going to come true because you've planted the seeds. Look at all the Pentacles, right? You've planted those seeds. You have built your own financial stability. And here's the Justice card. The universe is going to balance things out for you. And the way that happens, and it's so clear here, is for you to love yourself, to put down your fears, to say to your friends, your family, your loved ones, I love you. I'm always here for you, but I've got to go do something for myself. I'm going to jump off the cliff and I'm going to start my own life. And as soon as you do that, as soon as you step, you just come to the edge. Just come to the edge. You don't even have to jump off. Just come to the edge. The universe will bring in this pentacle and all of this loveliness. This is just total loveliness, right? And this is you loving yourself. This can be a new, romantic partner coming into your life that will be long-term. You will have the life of your dreams because you deserve it. You've done the work, right? You have done the work, and the universe is going to definitely have things balance out for you. Okay, so let's go ahead and get a creative oracle card. I love these. These have such great... Oh, and look at this. It's so beautiful. It's like the Lovers. Enchantment. We are enchanted when the muses sing the art spirit into us. And I think that this is you going within, listening to your heart, listening to your muses. Really lovely. Okay, so let's get an angel message to finish this out. Oh, so lovely. Peace. Calm your thoughts and move your awareness to a peaceful space inside your heart. Feel the ebb and flow of love, the eternal movement of the stars. Your life is forever unfolding to greater spheres of love. Relax and do not worry about anything, for all is well. You will soon enter a time of well-earned peace and tranquility. And they're telling you, it's time to just go within. Listen to your heart. because the universe wants to make everything right for you. Well, Capricorn, this is a beautiful reading. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, I wish you would like, share, and subscribe the video or to my channel. It really helps to build my channel and get my messages out there. So I wish you lots of love and light in this situation and all your situations. Bye for now.